Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another amazing episode here on the Carsey Show. For today's Sunday thoughts, I thought I would be delving into a lot of problems that have been bothering the hell out of me, man. There's too many people that are encouraged to be blatantly ignorant and, just full of themselves that they think they can go around and just talk and act how they want and no one will do or say anything about it. No, I'm not trying to take down any one person in particular, but there's a whole group of people in society today, man, that are they just don't care anymore. I feel like we've in the past at some point in time, I don't know what generation it started at, but there's this what I'm trying to say is that there is people out here that just want to point and lay blame to everybody but themselves. Like that's what's wrong with the world, in their eyes. And honestly, I'm seeing that in so many people. There's, everyone is to be blamed but themselves. I think Michael Jackson had a beautiful quote here in one of his songs. If you want to make a change, look in the mirror. That might be totally accurate, but of that regard, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see change, start with the man in the mirror. And I find that very philosophical. It's simplistic, but yet beautiful because it's something that we can all get behind, understand, even with everyone's versions of it being perceived how they want it, how they understand it. But that's something that everyone can get behind, and a single unified message or movement can come from it. Um, and just for like an example of where I'm seeing this at, and I've been seeing it ever since I was a little kid, man. I mean, and it's still going today. I can't believe this kind of rhetoric is still being pushed, and everyone hears it and they go, "Oh, you know what? That guy makes sense because he said it. This woman over here said it. This person over here said it. You know what I'm saying?" And it just keeps going downhill because the message keeps getting it just spreads like a damn virus. And that is, you know, all politicians are liars. They're all bad people. They're liars. They're greedy, cheats, and they'll steal from you. And they would rather make a penny, you know, off of your time and steal from you. That's what I've been hearing ever since I was a wee little lad. Everyone said it, man. My dad, my uncles, my aunts, grandparents, you name it, older cousins, they all said it because that's all that they heard from the older generation. All politicians are bad. You can't trust them. And that kind of rhetoric washed down into my generation. And then I heard people my age or around my age saying it all the time when, politics got brought up. And that kind of mentality, though, man, that kind of thinking, where you just automatically run to shifting the blame somewhere else. Oh, it was that person over there. Yep, that politician over there. They did it. They're taking my money. They're taxing me harder. They're making my life living hell. It's all them. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Independent, whatever you're affiliated with. I'm not going to be quick to judge based on your profession. And okay, so let me. That's not a profession. Being a politician is not a profession. It shouldn't be. It needs to be total volunteer. of time to a certain degree. It needs to be a volunteer. Every 3-4 years, you can't be a lifer. Anyways, when you are running that position as a politician, you know, Senate, Congress person, you know, local elected officials, whatever. I Everyone needs to have a blank slate and do some research, listen to the person, watch their their events or how they approach problems and what their solutions are. See, what I'm looking for is based on action. Action, that's how you judge people is based on their actions, not just by the merit of their word or how they look or how they used to be before they became a politician. Like, no, man, that's all negative thinking. We're not going to be productive as a society if everyone's first instinct reaction to a politician getting in office is, oh, they're crooked, they're crooked, they stepped in office, automatic crook. You know what? That was, you know, Pastor Jim over here. He was a youth group counselor and he helped lead adults in finding Christ and all this stuff like that, and kids being behaved and disciplined. But you know what? As soon as he stepped in office, oh, guess what? He touched those children. He's taking the money from the church. Whatever. All that kind of shit will pop up all the time, and it's negative, man. It's toxic. It's gross. It's negligent. That just shows how far we've gone down the damn rabbit hole, man. And I know a lot of this is, from my perspective of mostly of what I see online. Maybe a few places around here, how people think and act, and it contributes to that. Um, that end result of my thinking and my perspective. And God, I hope that that is not the case worldwide, and especially for this country, that it's not countrywide. There's got to be more good people with common sense, hardworking, have traditional values out there, and they're just not being seen or heard because they're obviously too busy working or raising a family. So I'm really just delving in my own head, hoping and praying that what we see on social media and major news outlets, that these all these dumb people and their rhetoric is just mainstream media trying to paint it like it's the majority instead of the minority, which I feel like it's the minority, and I really do hope that it's the minority. Give them a platform to shine and show how dumb they are and their ideals and their opinions, so that way they can be washed out of that sector of society. But damn. Everybody wants to be a part of the problem and not the solution. Why can't we have some common sense and some common ground, meet in the middle, give a little, take a little, and find what everyone is looking for? There needs to be more people who want to stand up and say what is on their mind, but not in a way that's harmful to a debate, or in trying to persuade people that their way of thinking is negative and toxic, that they need to be grown, they need to start acting mature, like you have something of value to bring to the table instead of just feelings. We're not going to get anywhere by that. That's childish behavior, in my opinion. And I mean, it's probably facts. I mean, the way that these people are behaving, they're literally crying in the streets because of someone getting elected. They're literally crying. They're yelling and screaming like freaking angry dinosaurs, man. Where's the real people at? That's what I want to see. I want to see social media and mainstream media bringing back to light all the people who are out there working hard and providing and you know being safe and responsible citizens of this country. Blast them on the front page, man. We need to see from them, from their perspective. Talk to them, get their ideals and opinions out there. I bet you, I guarantee, over 85% of the people that have those ideals and opinions are going to be the same. Guaranteed. That's going to be your majority right there. I really hope so. And so that seems to be the common theme for today for this video, man, is that we as a whole society have just at some point in time in the past 20 years deemed that we don't care, that every problem just needs to be shifted over to the next person that takes care uh, of these said problems for a big bill, man. Because obviously everything is being geared towards the professionals, and they know how to do and what to do. That's why they get the big money. um, I mean, just to throw a few examples your way that I've seen, uh, that's been washed away in society is all the knowledge and the know-how to fixing, replacing, and maintaining, you know, homes and properties and vehicles and equipment. I mean, anymore, I don't even see kids out in the yard mowing their lawns. That's how bad it's washed down to. We're paying professional lawn care gardeners and landscapers to come and take care of our property for us. When you just get yourself a mower and you go out and you do it yourself for 10 times less the price. Maintaining and repairing vehicles. That used to be a big thing when I was little. Everyone in my household, thank God, um, that I got to see this and learn this from them. Everyone took care of their own vehicles. There was very few incidents where they had to take it to an auto body shop or a mechanic and get something major done and replaced on it. Everything else, it was done at home. We had the tools, we had the equipment, we had the know-how. We did it all ourselves, and everyone saved a whole hell of a lot of money doing it too. Home repairs like roofing, siding, plumbing, electrical work. I mean, what happened to all these tools and these assets that made every individual human being in our society, worth a damn? I mean, you'd come to a conversation and bring all this knowledge and know-how. Everyone would be like, oh yeah, yeah, that's just that's everybody. That's how we all are. Yeah. And anymore, you do that same kind of approach to a conversation. Everyone looks at you like you're a fucking god. You can do electrical work. You can do plumbing. Oh, you know how to dig up utilities and replace them, fix them. Wow, you must get paid a whole hell lot of money. And a lot of times, that's not the case. That's the shitty part. Everyone, almost everyone has lost his knowledge to do so, and the people that still know how to do this are still getting the shit end of the deal. They're not even getting any pay. They're not getting paid. A lot of these professionals are doing just one job, just like in one field. Electrician comes in and you got to pay them a lot of money, but your next door neighbor over here can come in and put switches and outlets in. Oh, and you just give him like a $20 bill, shit like that. It pains me to see society has just decided to give up all this knowledge and, you know, all these abilities that can make you not only personally make you feel good and worthwhile, like, you know, like you matter, but in, you know, the like societal patriarchy, man, you everyone looks at you as someone, as an asset, you know, like you're worth something. This guy is, you know, this person's got their head on straight. They know how to take care of their home and their kids and everything in between. They know how to do it, and they're saving a lot of money. That person right there, you know, smart cookie. And then everyone else is just becoming dumb and complacent. It's sickening, man. It pains me deeply to see so many people in America just want to pass on the problems and the responsibilities to somebody else and then turn around and blame them when something goes wrong. There's no initiative anymore. No one wants to stand up, lead the charge, and do what's right, even if it makes you look like a complete asshole. But you know what? What's right is right. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. There's no mixing them. Anyways, well, I think that's enough for this rant. I appreciate you stopping by, checking out this video. If you like these Sunday thoughts and want to see more of these kind of topics, you know, comment down below, give us a like, subscribe, and tell me how I'm doing. I appreciate I appreciate y'all stopping by, and hope to see you again soon. Peace.